Hello fam, welcome back to the African Diaspora News channel. I am Wongel Zelalem and today we're talking about Ukraine's top diplomat touring Africa and telling Africans that Ukraine and Africa are on the same boat and Africans' way of life was affected because of Russia. He said Africa and Ukraine are in the same boat. Each Russian rocket is not only hitting Ukrainians, it also harms the quality of life for Africans. But Russian President Vladimir Putin disagrees. He said almost all the Ukrainian grain shipped under a UN-backed deal to ease the global food crisis was being sent to rich European nations instead of drought-stricken countries in Africa. President Putin was quick with the comeback with that one. He's basically saying that what they're saying is a lie and most of that food that they're talking about goes to European countries. And Ukraine disagrees, of course. They say no, that's not the case. But regardless, what I disagree with the Ukrainian foreign minister is the fact that he said Ukraine and Africa are on the same boat. And this has been said for a bit now, especially when this conflict first began. They were saying how Africans should stand with Ukraine because, we're the same people. But in reality, on the ground, it doesn't show that we're the same people. Like our people actually in Ukraine were going through hell because of the color of their skin. Then we were not the same people. So I think this kind of comment is a bit disingenuous because it doesn't reflect the actual truth. And this trip, this tour that the foreign minister is taking is because of the UN Security Council votes. Like the 4 countries he actually visited, I believe Kenya, Senegal, Ghana, and Ivory Coast, they were countries that voted on behalf of Ukraine. They actually said, let Russia be investigated, and they said Russia should stop this attack on Ukraine. So even the places that he's speaking to go to are those that are supporting Ukraine, but not always. I remember even though Kenya was on Ukraine's side, when Ukrainian president wanted to address their parliament, they said no, Kenya declining Ukraine's request to make a speech at their parliament. And this is surprising and shocking because this is clearly sending a message to Ukraine as well as the Western world, as well as the whole entire world, because they are saying no, we're not going to do this because we're not going to insert ourselves into this, and this is not our war. This has nothing to do with our people, so we're not going to give you a platform on our own parliament, which we take time to discuss about our own issues. And I remember it was a whole thing, a big deal, but Kenya was like, I've already voted in the Security Council. Why are you now asking us to address our parliament? Our parliament is about Kenyan issues and our parliament discusses things internally. Why are we giving you an audience? There's no such thing like that. And a lot of people then, especially from the West, were pissed, but we didn't think Kenya did anything wrong, because will they allow Kenyan president to do the same thing in their parliament? There's laws and regulations and there's a way of doing things, right? So no one is above the law, no one is special. So we were not mad at their decision. And now they're continuing with the recent tour. The foreign minister is saying that Africa and Ukraine are on the same boat. Do you agree, fam? Let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.